Every time I mention somebody from the prison content community, most people don't like him. Well, I can't say that. Well, I've mentioned Savage Studios. I didn't know who he was. I made a video that wasn't really about him. It was more so about people who were affected by his death. People like Flacco who were recording videos of them being sad about his death. I was speaking on them because I thought it was kind of fake that they were kind of perpetuating this image and glorification of violence, but they were sad over a violent incident. And then I made a video about Zneel To Zod, talking about, hey, stop dropping your locations. And a lot of people said, hey, we don't like that guy, Zneel To Zod. See, me, I'm from Richmond, Virginia. You see, my city I'm from this city right here, man. Look at this clock tower. I hope I can get it. I don't know if I got it, but that's my city right there, man. I live in a city that used to be this is the old capital of the Confederacy. Jefferson Davis was the president of the Confederacy. He split from the United States, took the United States to war, and got his butt handed to him. But this is the former Confederacy. Things have been a lot. I mean, Richmond. I'm in Richmond. You got Northern Virginia, and then you got Virginia Beach, Newport News, Portsmouth, Norfolk. That's different. Those three areas are different. But in between all of that, you got racism, discrimination. It's like, well, my grandparents live in a town called Martinsville. It's like going back to the 1950s. There's a train track that separates the black part of town from the white part of town. So when I see a black sureno, because the Mexicans that we have here specifically are paisas. We've got the Mexicans that wear cowboy boots, cowboy hats. They go to bars and they fight at the bars. They get drunk. We got those kind of Mexican guys that all of my neighbors are pretty much Guatemalans, Hondurans, Mexicans, and they get drunk. They're very loud. They play the paisa music. No disrespect to them because I've grew up with them all my life. I've never experienced being around sureños, gangster Hispanics. I'm pretty sure some of the paisas that are around here, they probably got some drugs going on the low, but I've never met any gangbangers that are Hispanic. So I damn sure have never met any black sureños. The only time I've ever met us was out of state in Colorado, part of my city's culture. Sureños, none of that stuff. I mean, we've got Latinos that are gangster, but they're not sureños. We've got Mexicans who are gangster, but they're not sureños. They're just Mexicans. But yeah, man, Zneel To Zod. I actually thought people liked him because when I first discovered him, I think it was on Big Hurt. I think Big Hurt did a video with him. I think it was Big Hurt. Either it was Big Hurt. Yeah, it was Big Hurt. And then it was Kev Mack. I didn't even know he had his own platform. But when I seen him on Kev Mack and Big Hurt, it was cool, man, because he seemed like the kind of guy that was willing to be himself. He didn't care what anybody thought about him. He grew up in his hood. He was embraced by his hood. And that's all that mattered. And I'm the kind of guy who can respect somebody for being themselves. Obviously, life had to be tough in Cali, SoCal, for him joining the Mexican gang, being a black guy, because so many of the black guys in Cali are in black gangs, so they probably gave him a hard time. So I know going to school was probably tough for him. So I salute him, man, because in order for him to walk that path, be confident and have, internal security. He knew who he was on the inside. But, yeah, man, Zneel To Zod. See, my thing is, what is it about these guys that y'all don't like? When people tell me Zneel To Zod, is it that these guys are just they act like they're gangsters? They still act like they're politicking in the games, even though they're older guys and they're really not in that lifestyle no more? Do you think these guys are they're too tough? Or is it that they're not? I mean, because from what I see, Zneel To Zod, and I think that's a reference from Zoolander. So it sounds odd saying that. I don't know if that's his real name or if that's just his YouTube name. Like, do people in real life say Zneel To Zod? But I'm the God. I call him, 5%ers, nation of gods and earth. God is man. Earth is woman. So Zneel To Zod, I am God. So it's nice to meet you, man. And like I said, man, I don't really tune into these guys. I don't watch their channels. I watch Rob from Convict Inc. I used to watch Lockdown 23-1. He's been around for so long that I kind of got tired of it. But salute to him because he's from Virginia. He's from Virginia Beach, 757 area, down south. I think that's southeast. East Virginia. I'm in Central Virginia. And who else I like? I like Ryan Leone. He wasn't really a Prison Channel guy. I watch Big Hurt whenever he drops a vlog or an episode. And that's pretty much it. I don't really watch a lot of the prison guys because I like the homie Hangout. He seems like a very sensible guy, very, you know, it seems like he's promoting sensitivity, and I don't mean to clown him. I mean, he's actually trying to help gangsters who have experienced a lot of violence get in, just connect with their sensitive side. And he's more so into, you know, finding out who you are as a person, dealing with your emotional issues. And I think that's great that there's a channel out there that's actually helping guys do stuff like that. So salute to the homie Hangout. Those are the only guys I watch, so I'm not familiar with anybody else, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, peace, love, and hair grease. Like I said, Zneel To Zod. Don't know the guy. He's a black sureno. That's pretty exotic, flavorful if you ask me. Marines fight to win, baby. Peace.